We have seen the external architecture, that is, the morphology of plants. But to truly understand how a towering tree transports water hundreds of feet into the air, or how a delicate stem survives a storm, we must look inside. We must study its anatomy. At the microscopic level, plants are built of tissues. Tissues are group of cells sharing a common origin and function. Plant growth is restricted to specific regions of active cell division called meristems. There are three types of meristems. Apical meristems are located at the tips of roots and shoots, which make the plant grow taller. This is called primary growth. Intercalary meristems are located between mature tissues, like in the bases of grass leaves, allowing them to regrow after grazing. Finally, lateral meristems appear later in life. They help the plant to grow thicker. Once meristematic cells mature and lose the ability to divide, they become permanent tissues. Simple permanent tissues are made of only one cell type. First is parenchyma. It is living, consists of thin-walled cells that form the bulk of the plant. It stores food and performs photosynthesis. Next is collenchyma, which consists living cells with thickened corners that provide flexible mechanical support to young stems. Last is sclerenchyma. It is highly thickened lignified dead cells that acts as the plant's rigid skeleton. Then we have the complex permanent tissues, made of more than one type of cell working together as a unit. This is the plant's plumbing system. The xylem is a tissue which conducts water and minerals upwards from the roots. It relies heavily on dead, hollow tubes called tracheids and vessels. The phloem is a tissue which transports food materials from the leaves to the rest of the plant, using living sieve tube elements guided by companion cells. Just like our organs form systems, plant tissues are organized into three main systems. The epidermal tissue system is the outermost protective skin, complete with the stomata for breathing and root hairs for absorption. The ground tissue system is everything in between, mostly made of parenchyma. And the vascular tissue system consists of the complex xylem and phloem bundles. If you cut open a stem or root, the arrangement of these systems instantly tells you if you are looking at a dicot or monocot. In dicot stems, vascular bundles are arranged in a neat, beautiful ring. In monocot stems, they are scattered everywhere. Leaves are different too. Dicot leaves are dorsiventral, meaning the top and bottom look different, while monocot leaves like grass are isobilateral, looking the same on both sides. While most monocots remain slender throughout their lives, dicots and gymnosperms have the remarkable ability to grow wider, a process called secondary growth. This increase in girth is driven by two specialized tissue known as lateral meristems. First, the vascular cambium becomes active, forming a ring within the stem. As the ring of cells divides, it pushes new tissue in two directions, inward and outward. The cells pushed inward become secondary xylem, which accumulates over time to form the dense hardwood of the tree. The cells pushed outward become secondary phloem, which transports nutrients. As the stem expands and pushes outward, the virginal outer epidermis can no longer contain the growing body and begins to break. To solve this, a second lateral meristem called the cork cambium forms. It works like a repair crew, replacing the ruptured epidermis with layers of cork, which is a tough waterproof bark that protects the inner living tissues. Over years, this creates the annual rings we use to age a tree. The innermost wood becomes dark, hard and dead, which is the heartwood. It is purely for mechanical support. The lighter outer region is the sapwood, which actively conducts water. Every leaf that catches the sun, every root that drinks the rain, and every massive trunk that withstands the wind does so because of a flawless microscopic division of labor. The anatomy of flowering plant is a masterpiece of hidden biological engineering.